And in Washington, USAID workers fired weeks ago were allowed back in the building today. Some walked out in tears after they were given 15 minutes to collect their belongings. So far, about 100,000 federal workers have been fired or accepted buyouts offered by President Trump and advisor Elon Musk.
Ed O'Keefe talked to one who took the deal and to a former Twitter employee who believes she and others like her got taken by Musk.
Cole Crackey reviews education applications for the Veterans Benefits Administration outside of Minneapolis and didn't initially believe an offer that came in late January. A deferred resignation plan inspired by Elon Musk called a fork in the road. Leave and get paid to do nothing through late September, or stay, but risk getting laid off.
A couple of my coworkers actually reported it as phishing because it did not look official.
But Crackey did the math. His 13 years in the Navy plus 5 years at the VA means he vests into the federal retirement system in June. So he sent a one-word reply. Did you think to yourself, maybe this is too good to be true?
And once the acting secretary of the VA flat out, it said this offer is valid, it's legal, and it will be honored. What more do I need?
Thousands.
Attorney Shannon Liss Reardon represents more than 2,000 cautionary tales. Former employees of Twitter, now X, owned by Musk. When you first saw him offer a fork in the road to federal employees, after everything that went on at X, what did you think?
Oh my God, he couldn't even come up with a new subject line.
Musk offered an early exit to Twitter employees in 2022. Quit and accept 3 months of severance or stay employed. Nearly 30% of the company opted to quit. Most of Liss Reardon's clients, including some who were later laid off or fired, are fighting for severance payments they claim they are owed, which X denies.
We were essentially lied to. We did not get what we were promised, and it left me in a terrible financial space.
One of those clients is this former employee, fearful of retribution. The situation left you homeless.
It did, yes.
And how do you explain that to your child?
It was very hard to explain to my child because he thought Elon Musk was a pretty cool guy.
Would you have taken the deferred resignation plan offered by Musk to federal workers?
Based on what I have gone through, I would be immediately looking for new work and not trusting any of that.
And Ed O'Keefe joins us now from the White House. Ed, it's so striking to notice all the similarities between what's happening with the federal workers now and what happened to the workers at Twitter.
Which is why that former employee is advising federal employees to get out as fast as they can. She points out that when DOJ officials started showing up at federal agencies to get a handle on what exactly they're doing, it reminded her when Tesla employees owned by Musk started showing up at Twitter after he bought the company. The buyouts offered, the layoffs that have happened, and the further reductions expected to come, she says, all mirror what went on at Twitter, now X, in 2022. We should point out attorneys for the company did not respond to multiple requests for comment. And when asked about DOJ and Musk, the White House today tells us in part, quote, it's a welcome change to have entrepreneurial giants leading the charge in making government more efficient. Tomorrow, by the way, is Cole's last day working for the Veterans Administration.
Okay,
John,
Ed O'Keefe, yes, thank you, at the White House tonight. Thanks.